Haunted Salem presents Haunted Strange Tales, Episode 1, The Devil's Chair. The Devil's Chair, in the actual well-kept Mary Immaculate Cemetery of Kirksville, Missouri, is said to be haunted by the devil on Halloween night. From this chair, it is said that he appears to those present each year, or so the urban legend goes. There are thousands of actual devil's chairs around the world, and many have strange legends and tales that still defy explanation. Some are located in cemeteries in the United States and are associated with terrifying urban legends. The devil's chairs are often referred to as huge, irregular boulders that are found around the world, and yet there are many chairs, benches, and spots that have been said to have sat in that some will tell you are actually the seat of his demonic powers. We all have heard tales of devil's chairs. Some believe to this day that furniture can become possessed by strange forces, be it from the dead, Death himself, and even the Lord of Hell, Satan himself. These infamous seats of evil power are said to be all over the world, and many newspaper and oral traditions will tell you of these horrid wooden, wrought iron, or stone seats to avoid. Death chairs have long been associated with a reportedly real urban legend that whoever sits in them will either die on the spot or with hours of doing so. Some of these haunted chairs often surface on eBay or in antique shops, where they are most often discovered because someone just sits in them or dies on the spot. Haunted, actual ghost chairs are said to be chairs that are haunted by a ghost. These chairs are said to be able to move or tip over the person who sits in them if the ghost that haunts them does not like you. Many will also tell you that if you sit in such a chair, you'll run the real risks of becoming possessed by the ghost who haunts it. Never let a single drop of blood fall upon it. To do so means the devil can and will drag your soul to hell when he wants. Never sit upon a devil's chair, for it can cause you to become emotionally and mentally incompetent in the blink of an eye. Stories tell of people sitting on such chairs and being struck dead or robbed of all their mental facilities. Never defy a devil's chair or cause the devil to appear. Old tales say he will come to you in a short time after and collect your soul. Your body will then be possessed by a demon or a ghost that will murder your family one by one. Never sit an infant or small child, mentally challenged individual, elderly or sick family member on a bench or chair in a cemetery. To do this, they will become possessed by the dead in a short time or live a forever very cursed life. No woman should ever sit on a devil's chair if she's having a menstrual cycle. Blood is supposedly in any form should not touch or come near such a chair. To do so spells danger and great loss of all you love and hold dear. Pregnant women should never sit in a devil's chair because their child will either be one of the devil's disciples when they grow or forever cursed. It is said by in hushed tones that the mother of a serial killer once sat upon a devil's bench, and this explained his demonic behaviors. Whatever you do, never have sexual relations of any type on top of a devil's chair. The child you might conceive might just be the Antichrist himself. One should also not change a baby or put electronic equipment on top because the person will be hurt by the item in the future, either physically or their reputation. Young men should never sit on a devil's chair for any reason. If an underage male sits on a devil's chair, they will die before they reach the age of 21. If you sit on a devil's chair and mock the devil, you will die within 7 days. A deep depression immediately will take you over. Many people have been found dead after committing suicide in such devil's chairs around the world. And to sit in a devil's chair on a dare will not curse the person who does it, but curse the person who dares them. And most of all, never have your photo taken while sitting in a devil's chair. To do so means it will be the last photo you have ever taken.